you look at the employment growth in Google, in Facebook, in Amazon, in Alibaba, for instance, another example, companies that are very heavy on AI. And if it was true that AI just is going to lead to unemployment with complete automation, then these companies should not have increased their employment, and yet they did dramatically. And the paradox is the unemployment since that period has come from the legacy companies that have been slow on adopting digital and other technology and AI, for instance. So it's been the companies that have been more and more stuck in the past. And I remember my business school professor in strategy at London Business School, he was at Stanford, did his MBA at Stanford, and he reminded when the glasses, when you look at in the frames of your glasses, those who wear glasses, we often look at what's immediately in front of us. And we forget what's here in the corner of our eye. A good example that he gave was the advent of the calculator. Until that point, people used slide rules for calculation, for calculating things. And the slide rule had been there for hundreds of years in universities, in schools, in industry. And the slide rule manufacturers were really focused on each other as competitors. And one was making a brass finish, so the other made a chrome polish finish, etc. And the calculator came out here, the likes of Casio, Japanese, etc. And it was here in the corner, and they didn't really view it as a competitor or take it seriously. You have to view technology as a way to go out there and generate new business opportunities and do things in a more efficient way without making the same mistakes that we were making 20, 30 years ago with heavy industry. We don't need to make them again. We can find ways to optimize renewable energy, to use AI and other new technologies and things like battery storage technologies, which is still relatively embryonic, but use that to enhance the R&D and future capabilities in these areas so that we can create more and more industry 4.0 technology companies.